The kingdom of God will be taken from you and given to a people who will produce its fruits. You're with Mission Alive. This is Roger from MSC Mission Office. And I'm reminded by this reading that we are in the time of Lent. And we should keep reminding ourselves of what is the purpose of Lent and what is the purpose of our vocation as Christian Catholics. I've mentioned before Pope Francis's writing, where he says it is now in this time, in our time, this pandemic time, and coming hopefully to an end of it, it is a time to see the situation, to see what is happening, to see it clearly, and to see it together. And we look at the reading, the tenants betrayed the owner and tried to take over what was not theirs. And in this we're reminded the kingdom is not ours. It's the kingdom of God. We don't own it. We don't control it. And for us to see in our life in Lent, individually and as a community, to see if we are faithful to what we are called to. If we are faithful to the new covenant in Jesus Christ to love one another, if we are faithful to what we call our faith, and if we are faithful to our vocation to be God's people and to be witnesses to the good news in the world. So we need to see clearly. And that is the time of Lent. Take time to reflect, take quiet time, reflect on our life individually and together, whether it's family or community or whatever group you belong to, and to see our life. Then Pope Francis said it's at a time to choose. So the owner gave these tenants a number of chances to do the right thing, to produce the fruits. And they continued in their road of rejection and betrayal, and finally killed the owner's son. So they finally rejected the master and their position as tenants. And that was when, in the parable, Jesus spoke the words, "The kingdom of God will be taken off you and given to somebody else who will give the fruit in due time." So then the master of the vineyard acted rather brutally and finished the lot of them. Not that God's going to do that to us. However, we, in our actions and the way we live, have to work from our seeing the situation, our choice of what we want to do and the way we want to live, and then move to action. And in this, we do not presume, because we're baptized Catholics and go to church, sacraments and everything else, and basically live a good life, not to presume that the kingdom is ours. It's often a mistake that somehow we possess the kingdom, that we direct it and we're in charge of it. No, Jesus is in charge of the kingdom, and we are here to promote the kingdom, to witness to the kingdom, and that is to be shown in our actions of how we live, what actions we do, how we speak, and internally how we think of other people, how we think about situations. So again, in Lent is a time then to look at our life, to see what we see, to choose according to what we believe and what we value, the values we live by or seek to live by, and to act according to that. And in that, to come with all that to the celebration of the new life at Easter. The mission is there, the mission is alive, we're all on mission. In this time of Lent, let's prepare even more for the next step of mission. Thank you.